Welcome back, guys, to another episode here with me, Fish and Jay. I hate to break it to us, but this is actually probably be the last of the boat build. We've got everything pretty much all set, good to go. Gonna start the carpeting on the deck. So yeah. So what I've got here is a carpet laid out upside down. I cut off the edges, as you saw. Those are the really nasty edges. So I got it upside down here. I probably won't start back here just because this is the dirty spot. But I'll probably start up here as far as laying the deck down. Got my pair of scissors and Sharpie. Gonna go ahead and mock up our cuts. And yeah, go from there. Alright, so we went ahead and got all the carpeting stapled in. I didn't record much of it just because it was very tedious work. And honestly, it was probably, well, not honestly, but it would probably be boring. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you how it turned out. Alright, so we got all the staples in. I figured I didn't really do like the best job, but at the end of the day, it's the bottom of the boat. The only thing is when I made this first cut, as you can see, there's some gaps in between. So this piece, I'm not too sure. I don't want to cut another one. I might try to double wrap it, see if that helps fill in the gaps. Otherwise, I might just say forget it, leave it. The other ones actually turned out really nice and snug. So it's in there, really nice. The next step is going to be putting the hinges. But what I think I'm going to do first is get it on the boat. And I'm not too sure if I want to put the boat on the trailer yet. We'll see. I know the weather's supposed to be kind of nasty. I'll get everything all situated here shortly and get everything fitted. Alright guys, well, we got a deck. You can see it kind of sags a little bit more, but that's because I didn't put the hinges on yet. But I wanted to test fit everything here. Like I said, has a little bit of a gap here, but I think I'm just going to leave it just as long as it's going to seal out everything here, so that way no water gets there, which I think is going to totally be fine. I don't mind if water gets around it, which it'll be sit back like this. I could probably put the gap in the middle or try to space it out a little evenly there. But open up just like that. As far as sturdiness of it, I mean, that's just a boat rocking back and forth, but I can stand here all day. No big deal, no problems. I think the deck is gonna sit in fairly nice. I gotta put the other support beam right under here, underneath in the middle, because I don't feel confident just stepping on it with just the one that's in there right now. So I'm gonna slide that bad boy underneath here. But yeah, there's also a carpeted deck. I went ahead and bought some sun visor reflectant and put it on the back, on the inside of it, to kind of help with any sunlight. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I've seen other people use it mainly to keep things cool when they have like ice in there and stuff like that, which I don't plan on doing. Plan on making this the battery box for the trolling motor. This one is going to be more of the life jacket, stuff like that. I still have not made the what do you call it? The cover that's going to fit there. I might just leave it open. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking if I leave it open, I can run all the wiring. I had most of the wiring in there, which I might just do anyway. So I'll leave that open for now. I'm going to go ahead and install the hinges I bought. They're just brass hinges. Now I'm just debating if I want to really make the flaps open this way, or if I want them to open sideways. Alright, so what I went ahead and did was, I don't know if this will focus on here. In order to make this hinge hidden, I drilled it below the carpeting. It's not sticking up, that you're not going to step on. Now of course you see how it flexes a little bit in the carpeting. Yeah, I'll do slow. If I would use wood glue, it would have been a lot better, but I chose not to, and I chose to just kind of stretch it, which is my fault, but at the end of the day, I don't plan on getting it wet, so I think this will do. Well, I was struggling to put the last of the bracket in. I have to give 100% credit to my wife, the beautiful, the one and only, Mrs. Smarty Pants, because she told me to flip the board over, and yeah, it ended up fairly nice. It's not as flush as I wanted it to be. I mean, they still pop up, but it is what it is. They allow me to be opened up as wide as I need it to be, so totally fine. Definitely need to put that support beam underneath here, just because it is very soft. Tucked in nicely on the sides once again, so yeah, it's pretty much done. Just gotta put that support beam in the bottom. Let's give you the last look. Got all the carpeting and everything done. Hinges, support beams and everything all there. Got a storage container there, number one right here for number two. Put in the support beams, used pocket screws that my wife had extra, so that way it's actually supportive. Went ahead and did the same thing on this side too, just so that way if I do step on it, it will be supported, or if anybody steps on it. Got everything there. Got the lip right there where it's going to sit on and rest. Got the windshield visor to kind of help with keeping some of the sunlight out. But as a test right here, I'll just show you. I'm not going to jump on it or anything like that, but as I'm fishing, I can step on it, and it is supportive. So got everything all set, good to go. Next thing I got to do is I'm going to take this to work, get it all cleaned up here, get it vacuumed out and all that fun stuff, because again, this was free carpet that was used sitting in the garage. I got a bunch of extras here. Got to get rid of the old template, or actually I might keep part of it to make the template that's going to cover there, but I might leave that open as well. Got a bunch of the extra scrap woods there. I was going to throw this on the trailer tonight, but looking at the weather and the forecast, it doesn't look that promising. I did go ahead and buy some tarp. Oh, here it is. Some tarp that I'm going to use just to cover it. I'm going to put a couple of the chairs outside, keep 2 of them, get rid of the rest. I'll put 1 chair up here, probably 1 back here, just so that way I can have the tarp kind of keep most of the water out, just as I keep it outside now. That closes out the boat build. I want to thank you guys for watching. Next, now all we got to do is wait till May 4th. Well, actually May 5th, because I work May 4th. May 5th, so we can get this boat out on the water. And that would be the opening of Vision. And I also got to learn how to drive it. So thanks again for watching while I learn some ins and outs of how to build a bass boat on a budget. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. And don't worry, I'm not going to use any audio on this.